Hey guys, it's IlonkaSims here and I'm back with another speed build. So in this one we are starting to build a Mediterranean mansion. So I saw some pictures on Facebook that I really liked and it gave me some inspiration to build this, and I'm very happy with how it turns out. But it turned out to be a lot bigger than I really planned it to be. I've only recently done a really big mansion build, so I didn't really want to do another one, but I guess I did anyway. So yeah, this is just the first part. I think it will be another 3-part build. But in this one we just do the outside, so we do the architecture of the building and then the outside courtyard area. There's a really big courtyard in this build, which is basically what was the inspiration for this build, and I'm really happy with how it turned out, so we will see that soon. Anyways, I was hoping to do this as a collab with some other people, but that didn't quite work out, so I will be finishing this all myself. But there is a link in the description if you want to furnish this yourself. If you do, let me know that you did. Show me some pictures. I'd love to see what you guys can do with this. You can probably furnish much better than I can anyways. I did recently do a collab though with Martycore. She is another simmer and she does a lot of Sims 2 Let's Plays, I think. But yeah, there will be a link on screen and a link down in the description, so if you haven't seen it, go check it out. We do a cast collab, so we create a fire and an ice sim. So in case you want to see me do something different than build, then go check that out. Check out her channel, see if you like it. If you do, make sure to subscribe to her. I think it's been great that she was willing to do a collab with me, since her channel is much bigger than me. So if you're watching, Martha, then thank you. Anyways, back to the build. Here I am going to start trying to work in the courtyard, while also, making sure that we have a building around it, which is, I don't think I've ever done this in The Sims 4 before. But I'm really happy with how it turned out, as I said before. So yeah, that's good. I was struggling a little bit. I found some pictures online to work from, because I am from the Netherlands. We don't have Mediterranean style buildings, but it was still a little bit tricky. But it's definitely one of my more creative builds recently. I've done a lot of going from Google Images, and this I kind of did with some parts, but a lot of it is also just me trying to work out how to build this, I think. So that's, I don't know, it's something different for me compared to what I've recently done, and I like it. I don't think I've ever really done a Mediterranean build in The Sims 4 before. I'm not sure though. If I have, it's been a while. Then it must have been like when the game first came out. But I don't think I really have done it like a for real Mediterranean build. Anyways, here I am struggling with the roofs, because roofing in this game can still be kind of a pain. You might have seen me in the beginning trying to put in a octagonal part in like kind of a tower thing at the front of the house, and then I was like, wait, we don't have any octagonal roofs, this could be a really bad idea. So I figured that it would be better if I wouldn't do that, so I didn't. But yeah, I think the roof how it is now is pretty much what it will stay to be. I will put some more of these wooden, what are they, like wall edges in there, just to give it that little bit of extra decoration. And I think it ends up looking really good, so yeah, I'm happy with that. And I wanted to use these wooden, what are they, trellises, I don't know, decorative pieces in the front yard, but I ended up moving them to the courtyard because I ended up putting fountains in the front yard, which I think look really good. I've really been loving the fountains in the last like 2 or 3 months maybe. I didn't like them at first when the game released. Like, the fountains were nice, but I couldn't really figure out how to work with them. But recently I've really been, I don't know, I feel like I've really gotten the hang of working with the fountains. So you will see me do that in a little while, I think, hopefully. Anyways, here I go, putting in these wooden wall edges just underneath the roofs like that, and I think it just adds that little bit extra that we needed for it to really, I don't know, pop, I suppose. And here you are in the courtyard, putting in these, I don't know, wall decorations, outside wall decorations, and making sure that we use some wood and some plants as well, and I think it looks really good. It feels, like, to me it actually feels kind of like a Mediterranean mansion. Like it could actually be a thing in real life, which I'm very happy with. Sometimes I'm building things and I'm like, I'm not sure about this, but it will do, because it's The Sims. It doesn't have to, you know, be perfect. But I'm really happy with how this turned out. Especially in this courtyard area, which I think becomes a little bit smaller because I have moved out some of the walls, which is, I know, nice in one way because the courtyard would have been much too big otherwise, and at the same time it's not so great because that means the build is a lot bigger and there's more furnishing for me to do, which is, I will admit, not my favorite part. I like furnishing for like small homes, but as soon as we get to these really big mansions, it can get really tricky, I think, to do some good furnishing. But it will be fine, hopefully. I don't know. I haven't finished it yet, so... Well, I say that. I've started furnishing it. I've done the kitchen and the dining room area, and if you've seen my most recent video, I built a kids' playroom with kind of a study area just behind the kitchen and dining room. With the new stuff pack, so if you haven't seen that yet, go check it out. It's a really cute room. I'm really happy with how it turned out. I did another kids room that I wasn't, like, I was happy with it, but I wasn't 100% like really happy with it. But this other one that I've done, the most recent one, is, in my opinion, really amazing, and I'm so happy with how it turned out. So if you haven't seen that yet, you will get a sneak peek of some of the furnishing in this house. So yeah, go check that out. Anyways, here I put some green patches just behind these, I don't know, these long stretches of building that I have. That I will also put plants in a little bit. And now we start here on the sides. I think there was a cut somewhere there, but you know, I'd done most of the building and I was like, the sides are still very really boring. They're just empty sides and there's nothing there. We need to add some detailing to it. So this is the detailing, basically. I put some, like a bit of a thing that comes out on both sides, and yeah, I think it works. You know, between that and having some different wall patterns in the windows, I think it looks really good. I don't think it needs too much detailing. Usually I like having some space on the sides to do some of the, I cannot think of what to call it. To put some plants and trees and things. But I don't think it's needed in this one because you have quite a bit of empty space on each side that already has, I don't know, plant life, I suppose. So yeah, I didn't need this build because it works anyways. I don't know if it will work as well in other locations, but it works here, so that's good. In case you're wondering, this is built on the Yuma height slot, I think. Oh, a little bit of a cut where I Oh yeah, where I did some interior walls, I tend to cut that out because it's not interesting to watch, and it takes me a while anyways. So yeah. So this is, yeah, the Yuma High slots, and if you can see it on the other side, I have the tropical island pool that I have built recently as well. Because I have like one big save file with all my builds. my goal in life will be to finish building every single lot in every single world, and after that I can die peacefully. No, that's not. But yeah, it's just a big fire, yeah, a big save with a lot of builds. So every once in a while, if you watch more of my videos, you will see a build and you're like, she's built this before. But yeah, the tropical island pool, yes, that's the name. That one is actually really nice. I'm very happy with how that turned out. Definitely also one of my more popular builds, so if you haven't seen that, go check that out as well, because I seem to be plugging my own content today. That's not something I usually do, but today I am. So anyways, as I said, we have these fountains in front yard, and we moved these wooden trellises, decoration things to the patio area. And I think that having these little kind of a fountain that goes underneath, supposedly underneath the pathway, is really nice. It just adds that little bit of extra detailing that makes it feel really good. Also, I know there's no stairs, but your Sims can get up anyways. I remember initially when the game came out, it was very unclear whether or not you would need stairs if it was only like one step high, like the foundation is only one step high, but I tested it and it's fine. Your Sims can get in and can get out to the patio area and all that, so that's good. Because that way we don't need stairs, we can just have it the way it is now, which I like much better than having to put in stairs. Stairs can be a pain sometimes. But yeah, we're just putting in some plants here, some terrain paint, and you know, just adding that bit of extra detail that I think we needed over here. I end up putting some, I say a lot because I'm tired, I'm sorry. But I've ended up putting in some palm trees later on off screen, I think after I built the kitchen and all that, because I figured, you know what, we need some palm trees. Palm trees aren't necessarily very Mediterranean, but I think they looked really nice anyway, so yeah, I ended up putting in some palm trees later on off screen, which look really nice, but they're not in this video, and they are not in the gallery version of the build as is right now. But yeah, they will be there when the build is completely finished. Anyways, here we are in the courtyard. I've put in these planters with just some normal greenery. I suppose you can delete that and put in like plants, like seeds for your Sims to actually grow if you want, but for me it was just a way of putting in, you know, some nice greenery and make it look really like you're outside, because, you know, I've put tiles everywhere. In this way, yeah, I like it. It feels like you're still outside, so that's good. And then I put the plants from the Dine Out pack in between, and I think that looks really good. I know it's a new pack and maybe not everybody has it, but I feel like it's such a popular pack that most people will have it anyways. Like, that's my idea with the Dine Out, the Dine Out pack. I feel like using it all the time because I think most people will have gotten it by now, and if they haven't, they probably plan on getting it because it's such a popular pack. But yeah, also because this build is going to be huge anyways, I do not plan on looking at which packs I may or may not be using, because furnishing a really big lot can already be a little bit difficult with the limited stuff in the game and with the different like color choices we have. Like, that's just my personal opinion, and I don't want to use custom content because sharing lots with custom content can be a real pain. But yeah, I don't know. It's one of those things where finishing everything can be a little bit difficult, so I don't try to limit the packs in really big builds. I will try to in smaller builds, but not in these really big builds. But yeah, as you have maybe seen, or maybe not seen while I was rambling, I've used some of the movie hangout stuff items, and I think they look so good in this particular setting. The very colorful kind of feeling and style of that pack just, in my opinion, works very well for this build. It's exactly the kind of thing that I personally feel works in this build. But yeah, I'm almost done. I think I just do some lighting and all that, and that should be pretty much all that I do. So yeah, oh right, we still have to do this part. I almost forgot about that. I haven't been paying too much attention, so I'm not sure what I should still be doing, because I built this a little while ago, but I wanted to get out the kids stuff pack room builds first. But yeah, that's pretty much it, I suppose. So as always, let me know if you want to see me build something in particular. I always love getting your suggestion. The unfurnished download link is in the description. But that's it for me, and I will talk to you next time. Bye guys!